Hello, welcome back. Last time I ate a bunch of little flavorful white blobs. What do you suppose the taste icon's gonna look like? Tongue, lips, or something else? I guess that's a mouth? Like that's a cheek and that's a tongue? Really not what I expected, but okay. Yeah, and I still note there are definitely 6 icons here, not 5. Alright, so let's see if we can sniff out the smell temple. Every time I've come here, I've just sort of wandered in a random direction and it's worked. So the smell temple's probably in this direction. I found it! It's right here! Alright, so... where did I initially come from? I think this is my home, like where I would go if I would return home. I've never tried that. Yeah, what's this like? Okay, it just takes me back in here. Okay, so it's not very exciting, but it's a thing I can do. And right, I did observe that there was a wall. There's a wall here that I can totally jump over, but it doesn't actually skip anything, I think, because this is just like open for walking. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I'm past that part of the game already. So right, warning signs. What's on this? Yeah, that big symbol. That means something about me and or the world, but I'm not sure what. And yes, that was indeed what that ramp was. Oh, so I could probably... so that points at nothing. That points at home. This points at... what was red? Touch. Does this point at touch? Is this the touch place? Are you touchy? I think you are. Okay, yeah. So I can probably just take the direction of that to be where the place I want to be is. Alright, so it looks like smell is green, and it's probably this way. Let's try it. Wait, that's where the bicycle is. Oh, yeah. So... that kind of adds up, right? Okay, well, I did that. I was just checking to see if I could jump off the edge. The result was that I jumped off the edge. Okay, so there's that weird flower-smelling thing up there. That did indeed seem to be part of the smell zone, but there's also this side path that I suspect leads to the actual puzzles down here. Oh. However... I can't access it that way. Okay, so smell needs to be active as well as... what was this? Sight, I think? Is that what blue was? No, blue was hearing. Okay, let's try this again. I'm not in the same place. I'm lower down near the same place? Yeah, okay, so there. So purple. Purple's taste. Like, this is not a huge map. Not all that much stuff here. It's kind of weird this is right out in the open, just right here. Okay, so I know that I can jump off the edge of this, and, well, it happened again. That time I wasn't trying to. Oh, gushy stuff. Okay, let's go here. There's nothing here. It's a pleasant little garden. Little tiny trees down here. In the shadow of this big building. That's only just the size of the flower room and the extra super dark chamber that actually teleports me back here. So like this can't be the smell temple in its entirety. Maybe my assumption about directions was not correct and I need to actually go elsewhere, not just follow the path right from the green receptor on the face to get to where I'm trying to get. Let's look at the flowers again. They go all staticky, which makes me feel like they're probably just part of some big meta puzzle for later. What's this? Okay, yeah, so I came here once. There's a map of some sort. And I really have no idea what to make of it. It just doesn't look like anything to me. Like, okay, I can identify this as probably water. Those are probably buildings. That's a square like the ones I interact with. I don't know why it's so huge in there. This is, I don't know, mountains or something, and this is probably traversable, maybe. Whole bunch of little yellow circled things. And then something hidden way the heck off to the side. Maybe these sizes are relevant? I feel like they're just, like, drawn messily. And then there's this. I never really looked at this. Is this interactive? No. This looks familiar. Didn't I interact with something like this? This 4x2 pattern is something I definitely messed with once somewhere. And this is also 4x2 here. Small, small, smaller, small, medium, medium, large, medium. I don't think that means anything. Okay, well, anyway, this is not, doesn't smell like anything as far as I can tell from here. Okay, yeah, there's clearly like another layer of puzzle on here somehow with all the staticky stuff and the clues about things and the everything. Just don't know where or how yet. Okay, let's try some different directions. Or maybe maybe I should actually manage to cross the bridge I've been trying to cross. Maybe the entire smell temple is contained within this one flower room, and that's the whole thing. I don't think it is. I believe I did see some trailer footage of what the smell mechanic looked like, so I have at least a vague idea of what I'm looking for there. And it's not this. Okay, so several curiosities here. Last time I was in here... Ah, no, that's clearly the smell transmitter. Okay, so there's a blue there. Can I reach? I think there's like glass or something in my way. Alright, so curiosity. What happens if I look this direction when I go in here? I reach the end of a room. Okay, I'm feeling the walls, keeping that in my line of sight. I am still on this side with that up there. There's not a lot in the way of interactions in here. But yeah, green antenna. So this is the place I'm supposed to be, isn't it? In some sense. Okay, so this is like some sort of dimensional warping thing going on now. Okay, so... Wait a second. I hear fire. I think that's fire. So the smell of red flowers sounds like fire. Smell of purple flowers sounds like crickets. Smell of blue flowers sounds like rain. Smell of green flowers is wind. Okay. Yellow? Ocean waves. And wind together, but just like ocean waves. That's what I hear here. Okay, so we got fire, crickets, waves. This was wind, I think, and rain was blue. Right, those colors would correspond to the... Okay, right, so... Taste, crickets. Touch fire, is it? Okay, which is which? Taste is purple. See... What is this, ocean waves? Alright, see the ocean. Touch the fire. Taste the nighttime sounds. hear the rain. And smell the... what was this again? Wind. Alright, well, I mean, that's clearly a key to something, but not something I can use right now. So that's 5. Does not include the extra question mark on the screen, so okay. Alright, so if I go in looking this way, and come right back out. So I'm at the white flowers. If I go in looking this way, come right back out. Then I end up there. Okay, so I went forward and back without moving the mouse at all there. So it changes my orientation and position to put me back on this side. That is the green transmitter, isn't it? Yes. Huh. But this also is clearly for several senses at once, so maybe I just get here from some other weird magical place up there. Okay. I mean, it's not impossible that smell is like the super final step and you gotta do the other 4 first and solve some kind of meta puzzle to get there. I don't suspect that's what it is, though. But it is weird that the green transmitter is up there. I feel like something's gonna warp me there and just, like, dump me in that spot after I've done the puzzle to it. There's an unsolved thingy here, a 4x4 with no clues at all, which I suspect is part of the whole meta-puzzling thing. Well, I'm gonna look around for a bit, I guess. While I was looking, I spotted something suspicious up high in this rock formation. Also, it is pretty clear that all of these point pretty much directly at their corresponding sense locations. So yeah, green definitely points me up there. I went down here and saw this. So that's a closed door there. There were some receptors like these around the world. Yeah, like those 2 I looked at before that... Okay, yeah, so having taste now, I gain access to this part of this tunnel. Okay, so this is something new. It may not be smell, but it is something. Oh my. Ooh. So purple and green. And white, sure. It doesn't really seem as though I can do anything here. Following the pitch black blue wire did lead me here. Okay. So that's just one of those 2-way door things. And I need to use it to drop that so I can get through, sure. Is there an option for brightness? Yeah, there is. Would it help me? I turned it up a tiny bit. I guess that's a tiny bit better. Well, if that helped. Okay, so I can more clearly see the difference that made. You know what? That is nicer. I kind of like that. The whole game is like excessively dark. So I'm going to take advantage of the option given to me. I don't get it. What am I doing here? Now that I can see a little better what my platforms are. Like, oh. That's made of wires. And it completes a circuit. But once I'm here, there's nothing. I'm just here, where there's nothing. Why would I want to come here? Can I elevate, maybe? Yes. Okay. Sneaky. That's right. I have ridiculously long arms. Okay, and that's where that door was. Great. So, shortcut. Alright, so I want to elevate this. This. What does that mean? Well, just that, okay, I guess. So yeah, how long are my arms exactly? Not quite that long. They are that long. Okay, well that's not going to be happening. What about this? So I guess one thing to note is that now that I have this open, I can walk the long way around and mess with mechanisms here in a way that wouldn't get me up there, potentially. I don't think that makes sense, though. What's all this business? Okay, so what do I think would activate this? That? Well, sure, I already know. I've seen it. Does elevating that reveal anything below? Not that I can tell. Maybe... No? I was gonna say maybe the green wire in here is just not on because I haven't activated the green sense of smell, but that's not how things work in this spot. Can I, like, jump and touch that? It's too far away. I don't know what any of this means. I definitely don't know how I'm supposed to activate this elevator while I'm here. It just doesn't seem within my reach. So right, from here, let's reset everything to its base state. Well, I mean, there's almost nothing to reset. There is pretty much nothing to reset. So this goes up. And I'm sure there's nothing that's revealed if I do that. Why does that look weird? There's like rock sticking through the wall there. There's a lot of falling off things going on here. Yeah, I know. What is this? Ah. Everything's so slippery. Well, I can do the same actions forever, but it won't get me anywhere. Can I just, like, jump on this switch? Yes. Alright. It's a pretty good joke. Okay. Alright. So I'm up here now. Red wire. So that whole thing moves with me. Alright, and that's how I climb that staircase, and now I gotta do it again somehow. Maybe. It does seem that way. Let's see, how would I? I don't think that's gonna happen that way. Okay, so, wires. This gets me up this high, but that's insufficient. There's no way. Okay, so yeah, so my range is that much, right? So I can touch the corner of this, but not the far corner from here. Okay. Don't know what's up with all these wires that keep activating here. Okay, so let's examine... What does it look like down here? If that's raised. Is there anything to that? Ah, okay, so I'm way down here. No, it really just doesn't look like anything. Okay. Does that do something? Why does this exist? I rode that once. Huh. It's like there's something hidden on a face of this somewhere that I'm not seeing. That's gotta be it. So nothing here. Nothing here. And still nothing here. I can't, like, go inside it or something. I can elevate up to this, and it's just darkness. Even with the brightness all the way up, this is literally pitch black. Like, I'm trying to get there. Whoa. Right, I was standing on the edge, so therefore I slipped off. Like, there's no way it's a timing thing. Yeah, when I'm up here, I can't flip the switch again, so once I've flipped it that way, there's no re-flipping it. Ah! So easy to fall. I don't know what's up with this area. I don't know that I can solve it now. It seems likely because everything else has let me continue up to this point. There's just nothing for me on this layer. I'm trying to peek on that side of that, but there's nothing. Hidden wall panels somewhere, some kind of switch in here, no. Nothing if I jump. Huh. Oh, I can do a boost jump. Okay, got it. So, if I'm moving upward and I jump, I definitely carry my momentum with me. Oh man, if I'm moving down, I just do like the saddest little tiny jump. So just, huh! Alright, that's what it was. Use those strong legs. What's the orientation here? I don't know, but okay, so got another stop sign diagram. Could be any of these orientations, and I don't know which. I'll assume it's more or less as I found it. So black dot on the top, black dot on the down right, plus in the center, extra line on top of the plus. Or if you reorient it's like that, if you reorient it's like that. Okay, that was a lot of work for that diagram. I have no idea where to input those. I fell off. That's fine. I guess that's all for that. Okay. So, so that was newly accessible because of the taste receptor, right? This is the same place, right? Let me just make sure I'm where I think I am. Yes, okay. So, all of the other octagon diagrams were found in the Taste Temple, weren't they? Is it something local to there? Maybe? So, just taking inventory a little bit. In the Vision Temple, I have... Is this Vision? No, this is Touch. What color is Vision? Yellow? Yellow. Yellow Zone has a place to input a solution but I don't have a key for it. Everywhere else seems to have lots of keys, but no place that I've found to input. And this one is conspicuously the other way around, right? It's just the one room where I have a clueless board like that. This one? That goes someplace unknown. This is a completely blank, empty room. There's nothing in it. Yeah, so I don't know what's up with that yet. And it's clearly an extra bonus puzzle because this was not open while I was... I mean, it wasn't required for activating the antenna. It wasn't open while I was in here. So that's for something later. Okay, yeah, so today is the day of blundering around with things I don't understand. But you know what? That's a lot of the fun of a game like this. I kinda like that. What I really like is when I get to connect up little pieces of my understanding based on things I've observed, and the nonsense suddenly makes sense. I'm listening. I hear little squeaks of probably bicycle being ridden, if I were to guess. Nature sounds, some wind or something. All of these flowers were active before I had activated the senses associated with them. Like, I have the confirmation that this is where the smell antenna is. It's just... there's nothing interactive here. I can gain information, but I can't act upon anything. There's this way up here. The top half, the light half, is above the glass. The dark half is below it in the room with me. There's no glass here. And there's a dark hallway there. Where does this go? Okay, I can see the room in there a little bit. Kinda. Okay, so if I keep my eyes on this, is there perhaps like a hidden stairway somewhere in here or something? I'm just gonna blunder around in the dark for a bit here. Wait a second. Is there maybe like a spot where I can hear one of the sounds out there? No. Alright, I'm going to turn my mouse all the way around. Yeah, okay, I thought that would happen. As soon as I look away from the door, I get teleported. Like, yeah, what's weird is this is the place I'm supposed to be, but there's nothing to do here. This one button's just going to power that up. How do I use this information? Yellow ocean, green wind, red fire, purple crickets, blue rain. Nothing else in the world has... Every time this effect has been involved, it's been clearly a key to somewhere else, not the current main thing I'm working on. Let's go down below again. I don't feel like I spent enough time down there. There's a bench. So I'll be attuned to those particular sounds now. Or at least I'll try to be. tree doesn't have a smell that I can detect. Like, this below section is just a nice little place to wander around, but there's... doesn't seem to be anything to it, really. I get no hints about what's in the mystery room up above the one that teleports me back. It's just a pleasant little place to hang out, that's all. Sit down, take a rest if you want. Except my robot legs don't seem to bend that way, or my robot brain doesn't know to do that with a bench. If that is indeed what I am. I'm up here on these stones now. Is there, like, additional platforming to be done? I don't think so. Just seems like there's nothing. Like a whole bunch of nothing. Let me make a little circuit around the world and see if I can find any other formations like this that actually open stuff right now. Alright, so right here next to the vision zone, this is where I knew I had seen this sign before. It was here, so now I know what these are. These are flavor balls. I can't sample them to see what they taste like. I mean, these are just AND gates. Those are all over the place. I really don't think this is a diagram of anything, because, like, I can't trace these wires anywhere meaningful. They just go to the retina. Okay. I think I found something. So this was... So I was just right there. And there's a little path up right here in the shadow. I believe maybe I had been here before, but this wasn't open because this is clearly unsolved right now. And this is just straightforward wiring stuff, right? So I just want to activate this, which means both of those need to be on. Okay. The format of this looks familiar. I feel like I've done exactly this activity before. Oh, that's all. Okay, so those are all... This is a touch thing. Right, red is touch, of course. That makes sense. Ah, okay, I think I get it. So, like, that place with the blue and purple... Or, sorry, blue and green receptors, whatever colors those were, will involve both hearing and smelling for its mechanics. So this uses touch mechanics to get a thing done here. I guess. I'm just gonna feel my way through. That seems appropriate. Okay, so I turned this on, and now I can poke here to turn that on, except I could if this were active. No, I need one more. No, I gotta... There we go. Okay, and then I toggle this one more time. Alright, and that's half. So I mean, same principle over here. So the ending one is to hold this. So turn you on, toggle this, have both of these on. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this to toggle... Oh, no, that's a toggle, right, of course. Yellow is hold, blue is toggle. Okay, sure. I have to have this on, which means I have to have this off and hold that. Okay, great. Great. Deactivate that. So hold you. No. Okay, and then hold this. No, that's a toggle. And then hold this. Okay. I opened something. Okay. Alright, I just saw this symbol today, so I know what that is, and that is indeed its orientation. I've seen this symbol, I've seen this symbol, so I have keys for those three. Got like a path going through there. Alright, so I'm also looking for hex diagrams with this, this, and that. Or have I seen this? I don't think so. I think it's just O upside down Y and plus with a hat. Again, don't know what to do with this information. But here it is. I feel like this game's gonna have like another entire game's worth of meta puzzle on top of the main ones. I'm cool with it. It's just the more clues I see, the more vast it seems like it's getting to be. Yeah, like I still don't even know what to do with this. I tried inputting directions in all the places in here that it made sense to input them, but it was none of those. And every place is giving me directional clues after I cleared it. Okay, well, I may have identified the smell temple and don't know how to interact with it. Like, I've figured out what the flowers smell like, but there's one button in the room. It's way up high, covered with glass, and I can't touch it, and it is my final end goal. So until I convince that one dark room to teleport me upward instead of backwards, I just can't do anything there, I guess. Alright, well I did that weird little tower of stuff. That was fun. I'll see you next time, maybe to have another go at this strange place, or maybe go somewhere else? I don't know. Alright, so this is a bit unusual, but it's later the same night as when I recorded this, and this whole flower puzzle has just been haunting me. I decided to come and noodle around with it just a little more, just because it was on my mind and I couldn't get it off my mind, and I figured it out, I think. So, it's very conspicuous that this bicycle here comes with directions and is right next to a thing that has the same screen effect on it. So I stood here for a little while longer. If I listen very closely to this, it has those exact same little squeaks in it. This is the same sound, yep. Same bird, I don't know what kind of bird that is. They have them around where I live, but I don't know what they're called. Anyway, yeah, so it is the same sound that is playing there. This is clearly directional, directions for the green flowers, and the grid of flowers is where I input those. Those directions lead me to the yellow flowers, which have their own directions that I've learned in the Vision Temple, so I'm going to input all those now and see what happens. So from here, I have my directions here. So it's up, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, left, up. So that plunks me in yellow. Yellow was associated with vision, and the directions I got there were left. 2, 3, 4. Down, 2. Left. Up. And left. That puts me in blue. Blue is sound, right? So sound had up. You just have to take my word for this, because this is what the diagrams showed. I just have them written down. Right. Down. Where was I? Right, up, right. Puts me in red. Okay, so red has down, right. Up. Where am I? Right, up. Left. Puts me in purple. Purple was taste. Taste had a little map embedded in the flavor of a white ball, so I go left. The music's changing, confirming that I'm doing the right thing. Up. Left. Up. Right. Down, right, up. Okay, so this puts me in this room. I'm here for real now. And now I'm up top. Okay, that just teleports me. Got it. And that's how you solve that puzzle. Nifty. Green transmitter on. Cool stuff. So another thing, I mentioned when I had come into that room that I watched the trailer for this game, and I thought I remembered that it showed what the smell mechanic was going to look like in not very much detail, and that it was something different from this. Turns out I had it confused with the taste mechanic. Smell just showed this. So, anyway. Another thing about that trailer, though, this is clearly very intentional. This game kind of pulled a Thimbleweed Park here. Let's go back to the Vision Temple real quick, because this will just take a quick little moment. That's yellow. Is this Vision? Yeah, this is Vision. So you know this little 4x4 grid here? The trailer showed the solution to the puzzle in here. It's the only puzzle solution it really showed, other than some simple logic gate stuff. This is clearly very intentional. This is where I am supposed to get the clue for this. And it did a pattern like this. So you get another octagon key here. That one's for the 3 vertical lines. Alright, so upper left, left, and bottom black dot for that. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Alright, now for real. I'll see you next time.